Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I am so sorry. I had technical difficulties with the prior one. So I saw there were people already posting, but I just had the technical difficulties. So I recreated the live stream. Hopefully you guys can join now. It's just that I'm not gonna have that pretty thumbnail. I'll load it up later. So it does seem like you guys can hear me, which is good. I'm going to go to the channel now. I'm gonna see if I can see who's there and can upload, hopefully, the comments. Okay, good. Oh, we're live. We're fully live. Again, thank you so much, you guys, for joining. I have a couple of announcements to make today. I'm going to go, it's not in order of importance. They're all important, but the first one I'm going to do is the meetup. So I posted this on Instagram, and a lot of you guys already messaged me through Instagram saying you could come or you could not come. Some of you cannot make it Friday to the boardwalk. If you can't make it to the boardwalk and you're interested in meeting, just let me know, send me a message, post something here. I will think about something, some other avenue for us to meet, because I do want to meet with all of you. And this is, I mean, there's no better opportunity than a race weekend, obviously, because there's a lot of days that I am going to be there. So if there are no snowstorms or anything like that, because last year there was a snowstorm leaving Philadelphia in the airplane, I will be landing in the morning in Orlando. So, so the meetup is at 4:45 on the boardwalk across from Trattoria Al Forno, next to the water. So if the door to Trattoria Al Forno is here, it's just across from the door, but next to the water. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with the area, I will post the map again on Instagram, so you guys can go there and check that out. Check the map with there will be a dot on the map as to where we are meeting, and that is at 4:45 on Friday. Now, again, if some of you can't meet, because I know some of you have a challenge that Friday evening, just PM me, send me a message, and I'll try and come up with another idea to meet. I do think we're going to have another meetup Sunday in Epcot, but I am not 100% sure about that. I am sure that we're going to be in Epcot. I just don't know the time, because obviously running the marathon in the morning, things get a little bit more complicated because the marathon is a longer race. So I hope to meet as many of you guys as I possibly can. Again, as of right now, we have one meetup, and that's Friday, and that's at 4:45 p.m. at the boardwalk. And it will be across from the restaurant, called Trattoria Al Forno. Okay? If you have any questions, put them in the comments, in the chats. I see there's people watching. I hope you can hear me. I hope someone would have said you guys can hear me, but I think you can hear me. And then my second announcement here, I am so excited. I actually tried to open it. I wanted to make sure that it didn't need the scissors, because I don't have scissors here. But yeah, this is part of what I'm going to be wearing for the half. I haven't received yet what I'm going to be wearing for. Hey, Tracy! I love you. Thank you for showing up. Oh my God, so excited. Hi, Mr. Jermson. What time is it in Singapore? It's gotta be like 12 at night or something, or 1 a.m., right? Oh, I miss you. Can't wait to see you. So here I have what I'm gonna be wearing for the half. It's only one portion of the costume. There's more, but I still haven't received it. So, okay. And I am like beyond. I've never owned anything like what's in here. never. And I feel like a little girl. Okay, look at this. It's just like, it's made for me. Look at that sticker. So cool. And you can go there and visit the store when you hover over the, whatchamacallit, the QR code. Look at this. It's so nice. Hi, girl. Hi. And this is amazing. You just finished your run at 1 a.m. at night? Like, well, I don't know if that's technically, that's like in the morning. You're crazy. Like, I love running, but I don't think I could run at 1 a.m. So I'm opening what I am going to be wearing for the half. It's only the bottom part, okay? And if you guys know this store, it's Elastic Aprons. She's on Instagram. She makes the most beautiful skirts, specifically for Run Disney. I mean, you can wear them really for other running events, but this is specifically for Disney. So, oh my God. Look at this. Oh my word. This is just beyond. Okay, I'm gonna keep my son's picture right there. Look at this. Oh my God. It looks so tiny. This is so amazing. Look at this. It doesn't come across as, it's like really gold. Look at this. Oh man. This is so incredible. Oh, I'm gonna look like $1,000,000 in this, guys. Oh my God. It's such nice quality. I love it. They're handmade to order. So if you order one from her, she's gonna make them for you, specifically for you. Yeah, I know. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, I'm trying to do this. Yes, it is gorgeous. So pretty. And look at the tag here. Elastic Aprons. Oh my God, I can't wait to wear this. So I have a top coming that's, it can't compare to this skirt, okay? Like the top is nothing in comparison to this. But I wanted this skirt to be like the star of the outfit. So, oh my God, it's so pretty. It is showing, right, on camera. It's like gold. It's so soft. Man, I'm gonna feel like a ballerina wearing this. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I love it. Okay. And it's packaged so nicely. I love it. It's just like, I love it. Very nice. So again, it's Elastic Aprons. I'll put the link to her. She has a Facebook page, and then she's on Instagram as well. I don't think she's sewing anything over the holidays, but if you guys are running, so it won't be ready for run, for marathon weekend. However, if you want anything for Princess, then you will be able to order it through her, and she can get it. She can make sure it's ready for Princess. And Princess is Run Disney, is another Run Disney event in February. So Mr. Jemson is saying we have a lot of people running at night due to humidity. I can imagine, but it is a sacrifice I don't know I would be willing to make. So what's the temperature there? Like if you were to run, I don't know, at 9 a.m., what would the temperature be like? I'm curious. Mr. Jemson, he's in Singapore, you guys. So obviously nothing to do with what we are experiencing in the United States these days and over the weekend. Okay, so we have the meetup announcement out of the way, and we have the skirt that I just opened out of the way as well. And now we're going to go to the announcement, and I think it's a pretty big announcement. So, drum roll. I am going to be a sponsored athlete, you guys. I have a company that's going to sponsor me. I was postponing this live stream mainly because I'm going to take this off because it looks weird. Because we were going back and forth with contracts, but finally I received the I haven't signed it yet, but it's gonna get signed. So, okay, so the temperature is 28 to 30 degrees Celsius. At 9 a.m. in the morning, that's like a 90-degree Fahrenheit, guys. That's pretty insane. So see, now I understand why you're running at 1 a.m. Anyway, so I am a sponsored athlete, and the company that's sponsoring me is this. It's IV2. It's electrolyte drink mix. I'm going to be doing a few giveaways on the channel as well as on Instagram. I'm waiting for a box of goodies from them to do giveaways. But the difference in between these electrolytes, and you're going to be hearing me speak about them a lot, these are the only electrolytes that I'm drinking right now. I don't drink any other, okay? I would not be signing a contract with a company that I don't trust. I've been using them for a good 3 months now, if not more. So I fully trust them. I like the flavor. I like what they do to my body. It's just a phenomenal brand. I think this is, right now, I've tried a bunch of others. I think this is the best brand in the market right now. So the difference in between others and IV2 is that they have amino acids. So amino acids are the building blocks for proteins, and it helps with soreness. I do believe it helps with soreness, because when I put this, if I do strength training on any kind of like hard running workout with like sprints or like interval training, something that's taxing on my body, if I drink this, I'm much less sore than I would otherwise be without taking this. So they're awesome, you guys. And I'm going to be doing giveaways. I'm going to be giving away one of these boxes. Each box, I think, carries 10. Is it 10? Yes, 10. So it's 10 servings. They also have vitamins. So they have vitamin C. Oh man, I can't see without my glasses. Vitamin C, and then magnesium. Magnesium is an electrolyte. And then vitamin B1, B3, B5, B6, and B7. So yeah, I swear by them, guys. So I am a sponsored athlete. I can't believe this is happening to me. And I want to thank IV2 for trusting me with this whole process and just bearing with me, because this obviously was a new thing for me. So I wanted to make sure that it was done the right way, and they were extremely attentive and just worked with me throughout the whole process. So it was not overnight that this happened. There was a whole process of going back and forth in between them and me. So yeah, I'm now elite. No, I'm not. I'm just an athlete like you guys. I mean, this is the reality, is that I should thank you as well, guys, because this is happening because I have an audience. If I didn't have an audience, this wouldn't be happening. So thank you guys for being there, because these opportunities happen because you guys are there willing to listen. So okay, so and you are in Tennessee, right? It's 12 here today with a wind chill of like -7. Oh, I don't blame you. I wouldn't run in that either. I think it's insane. I don't think I've ever run under, I think the least was maybe 20 Fahrenheit. I don't think I've run under that. And I went out with, I mean, it was cold, so I think it was like 20, but I wore ski goggles because my eyes get very, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but they get very, very dry and they hurt. So yes, in Tennessee is that temperature. That's crazy. It's actually raining here and it's windy, but it's not super cold. So they said that it's really going to hit us tonight. The tough day is going to be tomorrow for us here in the Northeast. So what are you guys doing for now that we got all the announcements out of the way? What are your plans for? I know that, well, most of you are going to marathon weekend. What is your plan for marathon weekend? When are you arriving? When are you flying out? Which parks are you visiting? I know I see people who are going to be in Epcot on Sunday, so I hope we can meet. Southeast Tennessee. I've never been to Tennessee, actually. I'd love to go. We really didn't get much rain or snow, so it's just cold. It's almost better if it's just cold, in my opinion. I mean, with the snow, everything looks prettier, but it's such a hassle. You have to clean it. Yeah. It's only fun if you're going to ski on it. And someone else is going to clean it. If you have to shovel the driveway, then it's not fun at all. Very nice. So yeah, you guys, I'm very, very excited about my partnership. I mean, I'm so honored to have a sponsor. I mean, this is my dream come true. So I don't know. I'm saying this, sitting here, telling this to you guys, and I still can't believe it. So I hate snow if I have to get out in it. I can stay. Me too. If I only have to look out the window, again, it's pretty, but there's always stuff that you have to do. There's always grocery shopping or taking the kids to school, picking them up, going to the bus stop. You're going to be roaring drunk over the weekends. I assume you don't have kids. Well, maybe you do have kids. That's awesome. If you can do it, I mean, you don't have any responsibilities to wake up in the morning, and we'll be at Disney Wednesday through Tuesday. Okay, very nice. So you're running Dopey, right? You're running all of it. And I would be on Boxing Day. So how's COVID doing in Singapore? Hi, Ben. I haven't seen you here in a long time. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming to see me and us. Well, see me and read comments. That's awesome. Are you working today, Ben? Well, for you, it's 6:20. No, it's 5:20 in the UK right now. So you're probably off, like finished with your workday. Okay, so you're doing the 5K and the full. I didn't think you were doing the OP. I knew you were doing the full, but I didn't know which other races you were doing. So you have time in between to like rest a little bit. Are you doing parks all days, Jennifer? And then Tristan, I knew this. She's in Florida Tuesday through Monday, which is awesome. We are gonna have so much fun. But you get there a lot earlier than me, so. Mr. Jemson says, we don't think COVID exists anymore. We pretend it doesn't. It's the same here. I hardly ever see anybody wearing masks anymore. We went yesterday my son got a bike for Christmas, and we needed to lower his seat, so they needed to cut. It comes with a long cylinder, so they needed to cut it. And the guy there taking the bike in and returning it to us, he was wearing a mask. He didn't sound like he was sick, so I don't know, but yeah, he's the only person I've seen with a mask in the last 5 or 6 weeks. So the world kind of stops in the south when it snows if you're a kid. Oh, here too. Doesn't stop if you're an adult. It's interesting because when I moved to the States, so where I used to live in Madrid, we don't typically get snow at all. We get snow in the mountains, but not in the city proper. So to me, seeing snow on the streets with cars driving around and kids going to school and everything, to me, that was a shock because I've never seen it. But I had to work and go into an office at that time, the first time that a big snowstorm hit us here in the Northeast, and I was living here and working. And I remember one of my coworkers said, "Oh, it used to be a lot of fun to have a snow day because then you would be home and you would just be home with your kids. But now with remote work, you have to work remotely. So you have to put your 8 hours or 9 hours, however many hours you need to put in to finish your work day. And then you need to shovel the driveway." So it's like in addition to, so there's no days not going to work. You have to work from home and you're doing the same thing, but you're remote. So okay, I have to catch up. Carol is saying, congrats for your sponsorship. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Again, this is all because I have an audience. If you guys weren't there, I would not be able to, I wouldn't have been able to get this contract. So is there park run in the US? I don't know. I don't think we have park run. There may be some, but it's not a general. I mean, I can't say the United States is a huge country, so it's possible there's park runs somewhere. Definitely not where I live. I've never seen a park run, anywhere. So, and same here. I'm most looking forward to seeing you and your offspring. Yeah, can't wait to hug them. Even Anna, she's gonna get a hug from me. You have to get her ready. Oh. We're doing Animal Kingdom after the 5K, Epcot after the full, and Magic Kingdom on Monday. Cool. So I'm doing Epcot after the full. We'll take some pictures with the ball and the medals. Hi, Heather. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're having a good holiday season. And Ben saying, great to see you again. It's been a long time. It's dinner time for the boys, so they are eating and I'm watching you. Thank you. That honors me because your sons are a lot better to watch. You have to look at than me. So, hi, Heather. Hi, Ben. LOL. I don't know what this was in, like, answering what this was, but yeah. Oh, Anna, the comment about Anna. Yes. So prepare her because I'm going to hack her too. I think there are a few park runs in the Florida area set up by British people. It's possible. Like, I'm sure there are park runs somewhere in the country. I mean, we are 327 million people, so, and a lot of space. So somewhere in the United States, there's a park run for sure. But I've never seen them. And maybe it's a question of just, getting started and making it a thing. Yeah, Tristan's saying yes about Anna. I am so excited. Oh my God. Yeah. And now for those of you joining now, you missed my opening of my, one of the components of my costume for the half. So I am so excited. Okay, let me show it to you again for those of you joining now. Ta-da! So it's these skirt from Elastic Aprons, and they're made to order. So when you place an order, she makes them for you. And she's wonderful to work with, guys. She's just incredibly talented. And this is the skirt. Look at this. So the funny thing is, she asked me, what is your measurements for your waist? And when I was reading her message, I thought, for some reason, I thought she was asking me about my hips. So I told her, I think I said 32 for 32. So she made the skirt. And then I realized she had asked about the waist. And then I had to message her and say, I am so sorry. Like, I'm really, really, really sorry. I gave you the wrong measurement. That's the measurement for my hips. If you made the waist 32, it's not going to fit me. Like, it's going to be incredibly big. But then she actually said, I haven't shipped it yet, so I'm going to fix it. So she fixed it and she made it to and it looks so tiny, you guys. Like, oh my God, isn't this like the most beautiful thing? Like, oh my God. It's like, well, you can't see it, but it's just like so pretty. Man, I hope the top that I ordered matches the color though. Because I had to order it based on, the screen. So we shall see. But yeah, these are roses. That's a rose. Can you see it? I'm looking at my computer too. Yeah, they're like roses. They're flowers. It's so pretty. Like, it's really high quality. So pretty. Okay. So yeah, you guys, I'm so excited about everything. So yeah, now the weather has to hold on, because last year my husband drove me to the airport and it was snowing like crazy and my flight was canceled. They put me in another flight. So hopefully we don't have any of those issues this year, because then it's very stressful. When you go in for like I'm going in for 3 days, really, right? Yes, for 3 days. When you're going in for 3 days, if they take off of your first day like 4 hours, then yeah, you're screwed. Okay, Mr. Jensen is saying, Send me the skirt. I will wear this during my park run. It's a very expensive skirt, so I wholeheartedly, I hope to wear it in other races because it is a very nice skirt, but they're expensive. Heather's saying, I learned this month that I can take shots of whiskey on the course and still finish. Oh, okay, because you guys are having a conversation about park run. Yeah. So there's a race in New York City. It's called the Midnight Run, and it starts, I think it's at 11:59. So you start running in Central Park, and you see the fireworks as you're running. I think it's a 10K. It's super cool. I really want to do it one year. Just this is not the year to do it, but I have too much stuff going on. But I would love to do the Midnight Run. I'm sure you will be fine. Enjoy the park run. I actually had during Philadelphia, there's this guy. I don't know if he's there all the time, but I've run Philadelphia twice, and he was there both times. He's there with like beer. So I got beer for him both times. When I ran in 2018, and this last time when I ran it with my brother, 2022. So he gives like a good, I mean, it's not a shot of beer. No, it's like a thing. And then I was telling this to my husband, and he's like, why are you doing that? You don't know if he spiked the drink with something. I'm like, what would the purpose be of spiking the drink of someone who's running? It's just not, I mean, if you're going to spike it, not that I condone doing that. I mean, I'm making just a joke, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to spike somebody's drink. I mean, and anybody could do that. Like a volunteer could spike your Gatorade if they wanted to. It's just not a thing that happens. I hope I'm not giving weird ideas to people. My sister texted me this morning, this is Heather, and said the weather here in Florida is in the 60s. So I don't know what you're complaining about. Yeah, Florida gets excellent weather in the wintertime. I mean, that's unbeatable, that temperature. Other than in the summer, it's super, super hot. And the mosquitoes in Florida, guys, it looks like they go in Humvees. They're like so big. Yeah. The first time I went to Florida, I was in college. And one of my friends, I did 1 year of college as part of an exchange program. I did 1 year of college at the University of Alabama, of all places. And one of my best friends that I met at the University of Alabama, he was from Florida. So he invited me over for Thanksgiving because obviously the dorm closed. And I think I wasn't aware that the door, my dorm was gonna close. So I didn't have any alternatives. I was like, okay, I'll couch surf. Whoever wants to take me, I'll just leave inside there, on the floor in their living room or whatever. But he basically said, why don't you just come with me to see my family in Florida? So that was the first time that I went to Disney because they lived, I don't know if they still live there because we lost touch, but yeah, that was the first time I went to Disney. I went to Magic Kingdom, and we went the day after Thanksgiving. So that was really nice. But speaking of mosquitoes, we were like just the first night, I guess Wednesday night, he wanted me to meet friends of his from high school and just neighbors, other kids in the neighborhood. And so we were walking around the neighborhood. I got so many mosquito bites because I was wearing a skirt. I got so many, and they were like, I was so surprised at how big they were. I was like I couldn't, and Alabama has mosquitoes too, but the ones in Florida were like, I mean, huge mosquitoes. I mean, it comes with the territory because there's water and then there's humidity. I mean, it's perfect, the perfect temperature and environment for them. So yeah, so that was the first time I went to Disney. It was in when was this? 1994? I think it was 1994, 1995. I remember we went to the booth and we purchased the tickets right there for the day, and they were $32. I still have the ticket. Like it was like a just piece of paper, like a sturdy, not cardboard, but like typical ticket that you get. So like that had Mickey Mouse, and then it just said, like one admission or something like that. It's pretty cool. I am so, well, right now he's not here. He's at his girlfriend's because they are, I don't know what they're doing, but he's at his girlfriend's right now. But yeah, I'm so excited that he's home. I mean, obviously I love being with my son. So he's my kind of person. So yeah, it's going to be sad to see him leave at the end of the break, but we still have a lot of days together. So I will normally dislike people who wear their attire brighter than me. I usually wear a luminous green tank top. Excuse me, if you wear this skirt, you will be almost glowing. I mean, this skirt is almost like, it's one of those things that you don't want to go fast because you want everybody to see you. Yeah, I am very excited, guys. I'm like super. But then for the marathon, I'm wearing something that's pretty, I'm just Disney bounding. So it's the colors of the character that I want to portray, but it's not really, I'm just Disney bounding. It's going to be loosely looking like. So, and Tristan, I don't know if you're still there, but I don't know what Lynn is going to be. I have no idea because she hasn't told me. So she hasn't told me, like I've told her what it was going to be for the half and the full. It's snowing right now, guys. Wow. So we're talking about snow, and it started snowing. So I told her what you and I were going to be, and she didn't budge. She didn't tell me her secret. So she's been very busy these days. So she had a friend of hers, very close friend of hers, who I know, who's a runner. He's actually one of the people. He sang the national anthem at the New York City Marathon. He's in one of my videos. When I filmed the New York City Marathon, he's in the video before the New York City Marathon, the one in which we went to the expo. I met him there briefly. He passed away. So she's been thinking about other things. So when I texted her about my outfits, she was not, like, she texted me back saying, I have my, like, I'll get to this later. I'm busy right now. So, and he was young. He was 38 years old. He was a runner too. So yeah, it's also not the time. I mean, it's never a good time to lose anybody, but this time of the year, obviously, it's just really bad. So Tristan is saying, I think Anna and I may be wearing Team NDSS shirts for the half. That reminds me that Team Muscle Makers, they said they were going to send t-shirts, and I haven't received them. So I don't know if I have to actually email them and find that out, because they should have arrived already. They posted on their Facebook page the design of the t-shirt was pretty cool. So Mr. Jemson is saying, I have to go, everyone. Well, yeah, it's very late in Singapore. I have another run later today. I'm running away from Santa. Merry Christmas, Mr. Jemson. You're too funny. Yeah. So I think this is going to be it, you guys. Yeah, I think I picture him as a young fella. It's possible I'm wrong, but I picture him maybe in his 30s. So if he's still around, maybe he can tell us. But it sounds like he's just having fun. And Singapore is a really cool place to be if you're young and have money and want to have fun. There's a lot to do in Singapore. Well, guys, thank you for joining the live stream. I'm going to get going. I ran this morning, in anticipation of what we're going to experience right now. Again, we're going to have a meetup at the boardwalk Friday at 4:45, right across from the Trattoria Al Forno, next to the water. Stay tuned to my Instagram account just to see if anything changes. And then we'll potentially have another one in Epcot on Sunday. If we haven't, I mean, there will be an opportunity, obviously, to find each other at the races, but that's usually pretty quick. So, and I want to meet all of you guys and hopefully chat a little bit more than, like a couple minutes. So, Heather's saying, I still have to run treadmill, obviously. Yeah, don't go out if you know that it's just not worth it. You don't want to. I mean, my concern always with this temperature and this weather is ice, because if you fall down and break something, it's not worth it. So very cool, you guys. Thank you for coming up to my announcement. I love you all. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being there all throughout this year, supporting me. And you guys keep me motivated. Like truly, this is such a nice community. So I'm honored that you guys are here. I'm humbled and honored, and it's just, you guys are amazing. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a great holiday. If you're celebrating Christmas, I hope you have a nice Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I'm going to see you around. There's another video coming up, just a regular video. It's not, although maybe it will be, actually, it might be a live stream, because I have to run 12 miles. So I might do those 12 miles from the live stream on the treadmill. So I love you too, Tristan. Can't wait to see you. And you know, like I was thinking about this, like if the marathon is long, if it's like the longer the better, because then we get to talk more. So which is always so nice. Okay, guys, it's hard to say goodbye. I could be live streaming and doing this forever, but I have to get going, because I need to get out before the snow sticks. I mean, I need to buy groceries for tonight and Christmas Eve, because we're here home. For Christmas, we're going to my in-laws, but tomorrow night I'm cooking. So I need to get stuff for that. Okay. Thank you for being here, you guys. I love you. Run fearless.